Hi, my name is Jillian Angeline. I've been conducting interviews for EBTV Channel 3 since I was 7 years old. As a reporter, I've covered events in and around town, including celebrations, benefits, and nature news. Here are some recent highlights, plus a clip from my very first interview. The question everyone has had on their minds about the Harry Potter book series will finally be answered at midnight tonight on July 21st, 2007. I'm at the Harry Potter party at the library to await the release of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, the 7th book in the series. This is Jillian Angeline reporting.
We are having so much fun. I couldn't believe it when we opened the front doors and hundreds of people kept pouring in.
So what do you think about the book and that you have it in your hands right now?
I am so excited. I'm like, this is the only thing I'm going to do.
So can you tell me about your thoughts about getting the book?
Well, I wasn't really sure if I was going to win it in the raffle or not. But
the Sudanese government and a militia group known as the Janjaweed are systematically killing people, burning down their villages, and leaving behind hundreds upon thousands of refugees. Today I'm going to be speaking with Aisha Bain, who has visited the region and witnessed the suffering, and Leslie Klein, who has organized this event.
The genocide in Darfur has now been occurring for about 4 years as we recognize it in the international community, although the Darfurians say much longer. It is a situation where the Sudanese government, which is a government that came into power by military coup, is suppressing part of their people.
Hi Leslie, could you tell me how you met Aisha?
I started an organization in East Brunswick called Committee on Conscience, New Jersey chapter. We were inspired by the national chapter in Washington, D.C.
And what are your plans for Darfur Diaries and the film also in the future?
Well, we did this for really awareness raising, and hopefully that it would spur action and inspire people to care and do something to help affect change.
Many reptiles abound in the world. Silly Billy, the lizard guy, has brought some of these fascinating creatures to our library. Let's get closer to the action and explore the creeping, crawling, and slithering animals. This is Jillian Angeline reporting. Billy, so tell me about your passion here.
Well, what I do is I take different reptiles and amphibians and animals to children, mostly all over New Jersey, and I have a love for the animals and educating people about different kinds of strange things they may not see every day.
Reptiles are an interesting facet of the animal kingdom. Check out thelizardguys.com, or you can check out a book at the library about reptiles. This is Jillian Angeline signing off. Oh.
Please hold on.
The 24th annual Daisy Breakfast has finally arrived to benefit the Camp Daisy Association, which helps children and adults with disabilities. I'm going to speak with John Kosick and some of the families who have been impacted wonderfully by this program. This is Jillian Angeline reporting.
The Daisy Breakfast is 24 years old today. It started out 24 years ago, and it's now called the Ralph Lamo Memorial Breakfast. Ralph was truly an icon in the community that started this initiative.
Casey, could you please tell me about your experience with the Daisy program?
Sure, we've been involved at Daisy for 10 years now. My youngest daughter Jen, is autistic, and she started in the Daisy program when she was 5 years old, the summer program.
Hey Scott, so have you been coming to the Daisy Breakfast?
Yes.
How many years have you been coming?
I've been coming a lot, and right next to me is a very special guest, Sparky.
Hi, this is Jillian Angeline reporting from the Brunswick Square Mall. Today, East Brunswick is celebrating its 16th annual Community Day. This is a time when nonprofit organizations can showcase their interesting and unique causes to the diverse people in this town. Let's explore. How does our community differ from those in Middlesex County?
Well, I'd like to say our community's better, that's why. But I mean, actually, I think if it's not definitely different, what it is that you see a group of volunteers doing all kinds of different programs, doing all kinds of different great things for our town in their volunteer capacity. And I think the people of our town is what really makes it special.
And how do these organizations impact the lives of those in East Brunswick?
Well, just look at who these organizations are, beyond just the groups that we're standing in front of. But there's everything from lap tapestry to help seniors who may be shut in and they need a little blanket to put on their laps, to where the greyhounds are over here trying to adopt a greyhound. All those different things provide quality of life experiences that makes our town a better place. Somebody doing something nice for somebody else.
And do you have anything else to add about this great day?
Well, I want to thank Channel 3. I mean, we're talking volunteers and organizations. We're talking about you also volunteering your time to spend a beautiful Sunday afternoon at the mall, promoting such a great part of East Brunswick. So thank you for you and everybody else in town who does all the great work to make our town really special.
Hi, this is Jillian Angeline reporting for EBTV Channel 3. On Memorial Day, observers commemorate the soldiers who have died fighting for our country. I'm at the Memorial Day observance to speak with some of the veterans who have served our country in wars past and present. Hi, Sergeant. Will you tell us about your time in the service?
Sure. My time in the service has been a very rewarding one for me. I've traveled a lot of places, seen a lot of different people, come a lot across a lot of different cultures.
And how can people best honor veterans?
I think that people should come out on days like today and just support us for what we do.
Has your experience changed you at all?
Definitely. It's made me a better man, better family man, better father. I'm a high school teacher here in the community.
And what were your thoughts when you found out that you were going to go over to war?
Well, I was curious mostly. A little, wondering what would happen.
Competitive games, free throw shooting, 3-on-3s, and speed shooting are just some of the happenings here at East Brunswick Basketball Camp. Hi, this is Jillian Angeline, and this afternoon I'm going to be speaking with Coach Bo Henning about his camp and the great sport of basketball. Hi, Coach Henning. How long have you been directing East Brunswick Basketball Camp?
I think this is our 18th season. I took it over when Mr. Knoppenberger moved into the athletics director's role and I became the head coach.
What distinguishes this camp from others in our area?
Well, I don't know that we're tremendously different other than the fact that we specialize in one sport. Many of the camps around here are just general camps and offer a number of sports, but this is purely for the basketball player.
Hi, my name is Jillian Angel, and I'm here at the firehouse with Commissioner Kerwin. October is Fire Prevention Month, and we're here to learn more about fire prevention in East Brunswick. Commissioner Kerwin, what made you interested in firefighting?
Well, when I was a young boy, and that's why I joined the fire company. I wanted to help other people.
That's very nice. How long have you been a commissioner, and what does a commissioner do? And while we were doing the interview, the firemen's pagers went off. They went off to a real exciting fire. I couldn't believe it. Well, thank you so much for your time, Commissioner Curran. You taught us a lot about firefighting in East Brunswick. This is Jillian Angeline reporting from the firehouse for Just Kidding. Mom, could you, take this off?